Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel, guys. In today's video, I have a review on my first less lethal pistol. Guys, this is the Mercury MUB 50. Guys, it's a CO2 powered less lethal pistol or paintball marker. So guys, we're going to get into this review and talking about the gun. I did put my own little flashlight on here. We'll talk about that too. The ammo that goes with it, shoot it a little bit. But before I do this, I want to show you guys some news footage from about 8 years ago from here in Indiana where I live about a company who had a less than lethal pistol and why some people may want to use a less lethal pistol for home or self-defense.
It's a growing trend, and tonight a record number of Hoosier men and women are gun owners. But actually firing a weapon can be frightening, and the thought of killing someone, attacker or not, can make your stomach turn. Tonight, one Indiana company has a solution and a way to protect yourself in a less lethal way. RTV6's Drew Smith is live now with the story. Drew?
Erica, it's called the ML12. It looks just like a handgun, but what it is, it's called a less lethal device. And the company that makes this up north in Elkhart, Indiana, says it's a cost-effective way to stay safe.
Not everybody's comfortable carrying a firearm.
Which is why former Metro Police Officer Greg Burge believes there is a market for this device called the ML12. It's produced in Elkhart, Indiana by a company called Bruiser Less Lethal International.
You have to be prepared to take somebody's life, but do you have to go that far every time?
And that's why this Indiana company is pushing the product to law enforcement, the military, and ordinary citizens. The ML12 looks like a handgun, but it's not. Instead of bullets, it uses kinetic energy rounds like beanbags. It will inflict a significant amount of pain, possibly giving the victim time to get away from an attacker. Burge says it could be a valuable tool for police.
For the police world's always looking for more tools in their toolbox because every policeman in America uses deadly force as the last option to be used.
And Burge says this concept isn't totally new. Police have been using beanbag launchers for years, but those were shotguns, not smaller devices like this, similar to a handgun.
So putting the concept in a smaller platform that can conceivably be carried in a woman's purse or a man's jacket or something of that, to my knowledge is kind of a new idea.
Alright guys, so like I said, that news clip was from about 8 years ago. Indiana is now a constitutional carry state. Back then, when it was filmed, it wasn't. But either way, guys, this isn't on the ML whatever they were talking about on that news clip, but that company is still in business, by the way. But let's get into the MUB 50, guys. The Mercury MUB 50. So the Mercury MUB 50, like I said before, is a paintball marker or a less lethal pistol. Okay, and it looks like a 9mm. Okay, it takes CO2, and it actually has a magazine, but the magazine isn't loaded down here where you normally would load a magazine into a handgun. It's actually right here. Okay, spring loaded. It holds 6 round projectiles. Okay, now the kinds of projectiles that this thing can take, okay, and I have a couple here, are in my little Halloween bucket. Okay, I have some Ohio or whatever they call these. These are 200 rubber 50 cal balls made for practicing. Okay, now I also have, for defense purposes itself, are some 50 caliber S-type steel balls. So these are steel infused rubber balls. Okay, 100 count. These are 200, but they also make pepper balls. Okay. And one thing that comes with the MUB 50 itself, sorry guys, the MUB 50 itself, you're gonna get 10 rubber practice balls, and you're also gonna get 10 powder balls. Now these are practice balls for pepper balls. You can shoot 50 caliber pepper balls out of this thing too. What also comes with the MUB 50, okay, is a Allen wrench and looks like some O-rings and something else. I'm not sure what those things are, but definitely the Allen wrench because you can adjust the power settings on the back of the MUB 50 right here. Now, I've seen other YouTubers do this. I do not have a chronograph, so I don't know exactly what kind of ammo they were using, but I've seen this go up to 410 feet a second, okay, shooting certain types of ammo, and we are going to shoot this thing today. The flashlight I have on here is an Eye Protect flashlight. I don't remember the Umans. I bought this at Real King for one of my airsoft guns, and I just put it on here, okay. So yes, it does have a Picatinny rail for a flashlight. The front sights and the rear sights are non-adjustable. They're just molded on here. How you put the CO2 in here, okay, is pretty easy, and we're going to get into that right now as I actually load some CO2 into this pistol. Alright, y'all, so I haven't planned this video out very easily, but I am going to load up the magazine in here, okay. So here is the 50 caliber round rubber balls that I have for it, and it's pretty easy. There's a plastic magazine, there's an indent here, you push down in here and it loads the balls. Now this is a 6-round magazine, okay, pretty easy. Just push them down, and they're so easy I can push them down with one finger right here. 5, okay, and 6. There we go. Loading it up into this one. There we go. Now, to load CO2 in this, you unscrew right here. Okay. Now I need to get a CO2, and we'll go from here. This takes 12-gram CO2 cartridges, just like you would put into a CO2 BB gun. Okay, these are just some Crossman Powerlets that I have. Alright. Now, before you ever put one of these in, you want to take a little drop of Pel gun oil, okay, which I have here, which is not open, so I actually need to go open this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I got the Pel gun oil opened up. Like I said, I didn't really prepare for this video before starting to make it. So you're going to want to take a little drop of Pel gun oil and put it right here on the seals of, or on the CO2, to help lubricate your rubber seals in the gun. Okay. So the way you drop this thing in here, it goes down like that, and then you take it and you screw this back on here until it stops. Okay, hand tight. Okay, now that it stops. Now, this gun isn't actually punctured with CO2 until you hit right this quick pierce right here, which I'm going to hit right now. Try to hit again. There we go. This is the first time using it. You heard that? Shh. Now it's loaded with CO2. Now we can shoot this thing. It's very safe. You can leave this sitting on a counter and not have to worry about it being filled with CO2 or something, or a nightstand, I mean, until you're ready to use it. You hit that, and then the gun is pierced and ready to go. So guys, let's get ready to shoot this thing. I've been shooting air guns for a long time, but I'm new to the less than lethal game. But before I get to shooting, I want to show you guys the target trap I have and the target and stuff for it. So this is a P-Force Airsoft BB trap that I bought on Amazon, but I found these Pro Series Pro Shot Products targets here at Tractor Supply, and they're actually adhesive. But inside here, guys, I have a cardboard box, and then I have a blanket in the back to keep the rounds from going through it. So let's have some fun and get to shooting. Alright guys, I have the GoPro down there watching the target. I am less than 10 yards away. We're going to take it off safety. The safety is right here. Okay. And by the way, if you do not have it on safety, the magazine will not eject. So this is my first time ever shooting this. I literally took it out of the box. I've had it for about a week. I've been waiting on the weather to get nice to do this. So let's see how well I do, how well the target trap works, all that stuff. This is my first time shooting a 50 caliber air gun. So here we go. First shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, fifth shot, sixth shot. and we're out. Now, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put it back on safety right now. But the neat thing about this, it has a quick release valve. If you were to take this thing and turn it a little bit, it'll release all the CO2. This thing didn't kick bad, nothing like that. That's awesome. Let's go check out these shots. Alright guys, so here's my shots right here. Not too bad. Whoa, if I don't fall, not too bad from this distance right here. As you guys can tell, I got one low. It wasn't as loud as I thought it was going to be. Here's all the shots on the cardboard box that I got. It did go through the cardboard, and here is all my rounds. Not bad. They're all caught up in here. I had another blanket. There's a round right there. So here's all my rounds. Look at the little perfect shot plastic thing. So let me grab out these rounds, and that's the cool thing about the practice rounds, is you can reshoot them all the time. Here's all the rubber rounds. The target stopped them. That's pretty cool. Now let's get ready for round number 2. Alright guys, so before I get into the second shooting segment of this, I want to talk about one key feature that I don't necessarily like about the MUB 50. Shoots fine, works great, okay? But guys, I carry on my left side right here. And I bought an Uncle Mike's universal holster, and the gun fit great in it, but then when I go to wear it, it would press that little button right there that ejects the spring-loaded magazine right here, and the magazine would fall right into the ground, which makes it kind of useless for me for everyday carry. Now, if I carried it on my right side, but I'm a left-hand draw, that may not be a problem for everybody, but just for me. So that's why I'm using this one for home defense. It's going to sit on my nightstand. You know, I got the flashlight on it, everything like that. But what I do have coming is the Umarex HDR 50 with a molded left-handed holster and special magazines and things like that, and I can still shoot all this 50 caliber ammo out of it that I have. So let me go down there, turn on the GoPro, and we'll take the next round shots. Alright y'all, here we go with the next round shots off safety. And here we go. First shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, fifth shot, sixth shot, and we're out. Alright, let's go check these ones out. Alright guys, so here's the next round shot. Some of them were up in here. You know, I don't know if I was aiming wrong, but I do need a lot more practice with it. But yeah, not too bad. Alright guys, so remember I told you guys about quick bleed. If you don't use all the CO2, what you can do. Listen. It'll bleed out all that CO2 until it's gone. And then you can easily unscrew it. Right? And take out the CO2, which is ice cold. Now guys, this was my choice for personal and home defense. Yes, I had a .22 Magnum I used to carry on me. And it's not even that I'm scared to shoot somebody. I'm more afraid of what will happen when I have to prove to a judge and a jury that it was self-defense. You know, I could still go to prison even though it was self-defense, in my opinion. I would rather carry a CO2 less than lethal pistol. That way I have a way to protect myself. And if I miss somebody and hit somebody else or something like that, you know, I'm not killing them either. So guys, this one will not be carried on me, but it will sit on my nightstand like I've already said. My Umarex HDR 50 will be carried on me, so there will be a lot of less than lethal videos coming out from this channel. I hope you guys learned something. This was my first time using a less than lethal pistol, and I really, really like it. So y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Jesus loves you. Remember to push, pray until something happens, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.